Hey there guys and welcome, it's Niran here and today it's time for some more F1 2013 action. We're in sprint mode today and I'm in a Caterham. It's Singapore. I apologise, the first episode was in Singapore as well. That appears to be the best place to get the action on this game, and today we're in Singapore again. This week's been a lot better than last week. Obviously last week was absolutely diabolical, but you know what? This week, I reckon this week has been far better. Alright, that was one crash, and to be honest it didn't even make sense anyway. I mean, he ghosted right in front of me, but bar that, I mean, it's been... Alright, I'm still crap. Let's just cut to the race. Yeah, now by the way, just to clarify that pigeon, if you don't understand the pigeon reference, that's from... It doesn't even matter, It was one of my videos from ages ago. I just thought it would be funny to have the pigeon, you know, just doing its thing. But anyway, we're about to start here in Singapore. I'm in a case we've got a Marussia to my left behind me. A Lotus gets a great start. That Marussia just cuts me up there. That was a ridiculous move. The Dutch Mercedes at the front completely cuts the corner. Got a massive slide, and the Lotus has gone around the outside of me into turn 3 or whatever. I mean, a Lotus sandwich. They're both British. I mean, a British Lotus sandwich here in 4th place as we head on to the back. What? How the heck? I'm sorry, illegal overtake right there. I'm now down to 5th. I think that was just complete baloney, if you ask me. But he's up into 4th there. I think about lunging up the inside, but I think better of it as the two Lotuses ahead battle for position. That Marussia, who just completely cut me up earlier, is ahead there as well. And the Dutch Mercedes is still in the lead. I've got a Red Bull behind me here. This is the highest a Marussia and a Caterham have been in ages, in 2nd and 5th at the moment. But we're lunging ourselves down into this left-hand turn. One of the Lotuses goes wide and then cuts in front of the other one and sends him into the wall. The other one goes wide as well. Yellow flags, I don't know why, because technically that's behind me, but still almost hit the wall on the inside. Massive slide on the exit. Really need to get that sorted out, but the Lotus is tear-arsing his way ahead. The Marussia, who was looking very gettable earlier, and that those Lotuses were hounding, they're all over him. He's got away from the Lotus head. The Red Bull's catching me as well. Well, no, he's not actually. That was a complete lie. But their second Lotus is, I don't know where. How? How was that a corner cut? Just don't give me this nonsense game. Oh, Lotus in the wall. I feel a sense of deja vu. A British Lotus finding himself with a face full of wall there, and now I've got this Marussia ahead. It's a Marussia Caterham battle. You're probably quite used to hearing that, but probably not for second place as we go on to lap 2. I think I forgot to use all my curves on that lap. That's also a habit I've got to get out of doing. You can't really... The problem is I'm used to grid 2, and you don't usually use DRS on a Ford Focus on grid 2, usually anyway. I don't know whether someone's exploited that, but we're looking at second place. This guy is looking so gettable. It's actually unreal. We're going to use curves down this straight. And hang on, I'm sorry. How the heck am I going to pass him when I don't even know when he's there? He's just lagged out all over the shop, and now I'm lunging up the inside. I've got the position. Surely he's gone wide into the wall. I've not even had to pass anyone outright so far in this race because they just keep throwing themselves at the... Oh! Speaking of throwing themselves at the barrier, most of my front wing's gone. My end plate's gone. It's out of the vicinity. I'm going to be getting understeer all over the show. And I'm still in second, but I've got a Lotus now. One of the ones that hit the wall earlier. He's catching me. And my second place is under threat. I keep looking back to see whether he's there. The Dutch Mercedes is miles ahead now. I'm still not very good at the game, so it wouldn't surprise me if I get past. I've gone wide. That wasn't a great apex hitting, but it's been better than most of what's been on show so far in this race. Another slide there, a small correction, and another on the way out, but nothing much to shout home about as I almost go wide. Another big slide there. The rear tyres are just going to be destroyed by the end of this lap. Never mind the race. Goes slightly wide there, but my apex hitting's been alright, actually, to be quite honest, in this second lap. It's not been too bad, and I find myself second here as we go on to the final lap of the race. Fastest lap of the race, set by the guy ahead. At least it wasn't the guy behind, because that's always a very ominous sign. I am, however, getting caught hand over fist by this Lotus behind. He's got 1.5 seconds over the line. That's not 1.5 seconds. As I look back, I'm very slow through there, but I'm still just about holding on to this position, using a bit of curves down the straight here. Not too much, not just under half even, as we plunge now down into this left-hand corner, which I've got wrong so many times on this game. It's actually quite unreal. And therefore, I'm too cautious and tentative into there. There's an accident ahead, apparently. That's a complete lie. Because, well, unless the leader's spun, in which case, well, I suppose that's right. But I don't think that's the case. Green flags again. I've got the... Oh, dear. Oh, lordy. Oh, dear. I was about the entire width of Singapore away from that apex, and I've lost second. I'm down to third. That pretty much sums it all up. There's a British Lotus ahead. How many times I've had to say that is beyond me. Probably only one in the grand scheme of things, but it's been the case a lot. I've hit the wall again. If I was a street racer, I'd have lost all of my wheels by now. If I'd have been even able to carry on before the... That made no sense. I've got another corner cutting warning there, but I am not letting this guy go. I'm still just about in a decent touching distance. A big slide out of that corner yet again. I think I should be able to hold on to my third place, in all honesty here. I should... I was 2 corners away. 2 corners away! I've got third anyway, because someone's disconnected, apparently. I was meant to get fourth, because someone did pass me. But for crying out loud, I was so close to making that a clean race, as someone's disqualified after the race is finished. Dearie me. Well, it's a third place. Not exactly exemplary racing on show, but I'll take a podium place, and thus 15 points. I'm hoping you've enjoyed this episode. Again in Singapore, different car though. All the action appears to happen in Singapore. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed. Comment about enjoying it if you enjoyed it that much. Have a good day. Enjoy yourselves. And goodbye. Just before I go, something I've been thinking about doing is a Road to Recovery F1 2013 career mode with Williams. Is that something you'd like to see? Comment below if that's something you would like to see me make on this channel. Goodbye. Right, this is going to be the race. I can absolutely, categorically guarantee this will be... Oh, for crying out loud. I give up. I actually give up.